Pulavinaka, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're listening in from. My name is Letila Tambu, and I am the owner of this business page and this personal profile. And I'm coming to you live from New Zealand, Auckland. Please leave a comment and let us know where you're listening in from. We'd love to know how global we are this evening. It is currently 8:30 here in New Zealand. It's quite cold tonight, but whatever happens, we are not going to miss this live because we have a very, very exciting topic to speak on this week that we are passionate about. We do work in the online space, so this is going to be a very good one, a good live that you do not want to miss. It's got lots of information, and before I hand over to these beautiful ladies, and we also have a new guest with us, which we are excited to give her the platform to share her story with us, Serena. Before I hand over to these beautiful ladies, I will just quickly give an introduction of myself for those of you who do not know me. My name is Litila Tambu, and I'm originally from Fiji, currently living in New Zealand, Auckland. I am a mom of two, and I'm married, and my husband is also from Fiji. And yeah, we moved overseas hoping for a better life. Didn't know that, that the life here is quite expensive. And so was looking for something, found this online business. Very, very glad that I took the leap of faith to join this business. Started it off doing it part-time, and now I'm very, very proud to say that I'm doing it full-time. It's been amazing watching my kids grow and just being a more present mom and just focusing on my health more and things that really truly matter to me. Instead of going to a normal 9 to 5 job, I actually get to do things that I enjoy to do and just sleep when I want to sleep, take a short nap, and yeah, all those good stuff. But without taking much of your time, um, tonight I will give the floor to Serena first because she has her very exciting story that we're all waiting to hear about tonight. She's going to introduce herself and she will speak about why she has decided to join the online space. Vinaka.
Thank you, Latila. I'll just introduce myself again and tell you a little bit about my journey on this online business. So, first of all, my name is Serena, and I'm originally from Fiji, and I have moved to New Zealand 10 years ago. So, I've been here for 10 years. And yeah, recently, well, I can't say recently anymore. It's 2.5 years. My little girl is 2.5 years now. How time flies. Yeah. So yeah, I had my little girl, and that's when I came across Litila, where I was able to find a job or something that I could find online. So I found this business, which I'm really, really happy that I joined, which is where I could, work anytime I want from anywhere I would like to. So I've started 8 months ago, and I've met a lot of people from Fiji. Like all of us, we are from Fiji, so it's really lovely to meet uh, people from different countries as well. So yeah, I'm hopeful that my journey has just started, and I'm hopeful that I will be able to grow this business and hopefully do this full time. So looking forward for
Yay.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Serena. That's beautiful. And I know a lot of you who are listening in tonight can totally relate to what Serena is sharing. We've had questions like, "Oh, can I? Can they're men and they're asking, can they join as well?" You know, as long as you are above 18, it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a female, you can join. Yes, I understand why that's the question because you will see a lot of females doing these go lives are putting ourselves out there. And just for me, when I think about it, I it's because we are moms. Most of us are moms. We are the ones who are nurturers. We are the ones who always feel that obligation to be at home and be the nurturers looking after the kids. It's very rare to have men who have that kind of responsibility on them. There are men who, take on that responsibility, and I do respect them and admire them for that. But I have received a few people who think that because they only see women, that only women do this business. No, there is men who are doing this business across the globe. They do it usually as a couple, and that's great if you can join in as a couple, because you help each other that way. But men can definitely do it. It's just a lot of women, because I think we are just natural nurturers and we just want to be present with our kids. That for us is such a big thing. I think that's why a lot of women are drawn to the business, because of the flexibility of it, still being able to be there for my child and also have found something that I can financially gain from. So thank you for that, Serena. We're excited to welcome Serena into her very first Go Live, and she will be joining us as a team from now on. So we're very grateful for that. Vinaka Serena and
Thank you so much.
Naka. Thank you, Serena. So now we will go into these two beautiful ladies, Maria and Bao. They will introduce themselves, because I know every week we do this live. For those of you who watch it every week, you would have already known us, but the Go Live has no bounds. It goes across the world. So we always like to just give a very short introduction of everyone, just because, maybe someone's just watching it for the first time, and you don't necessarily know us, and we'd like to build that connection with whoever is watching, so that you can know that, yes, we are very much real people, and we're very much here to help you if you're interested in something like this. So I will hand over now to Maria, and Maria, the platform is yours now. And after Maria introduces herself, she will speak on her topic. Vinaka Maria.
Naka Letila. Good
Naka.
morning, Bula Vinaka, everyone. Bula Ram, Bula Sea, wherever you're tuning in from today. Warm greetings to you all from Ireland. I'll first introduce myself for those of you who've come across us for the first time. My name is Maria Luisa. I'm coming to you live from Ireland. I'm also from Fiji. I'm a mom of 3 very young boys. I'm married. My husband is also from Fiji. I was a teacher back at home, but when I moved across, I became a stay-home mom until today, and running this very amazing business on the side around my kids. This evening, I will be sharing on a very important topic, which is keeping safe in the online space. If you know, we are working online, and keeping safe in the online space is very important to us, and not only us, it's for everyone who uses the digital space for social interaction, for whatever reason. It's important that we are informed, that we are educated on keeping safe in the online space. So this evening, I'll be touching on keeping personal information private, right? If you explore the online space, you will know there's so many things that you'll come across, so many pieces of information, so many websites, so many new people. And if you were aware, there are things in the internet space that are not true, that are misleading as well. And having your personal information safe and secure is very important for you in the long run, especially, and for your family. So there are ways we can keep our personal information safe in the online space, and one of that is you never put your financial information in the website that are not secure. Now, how do we know if the website is secure or not? right? Now, for the websites, if you look at it, if you come across certain websites, things that you have to check for is you see if there's a padlock sign on top, right? If there's a padlock sign, it is secure. Or if not, you can check for the HTTPS. If the S is not there after P, because it should be HTTPS. If S is not there, then that website is not secure. It's not secure to browse, not secure to put information, whatever data that you want to put or look for in that website. It is not safe. So it is not safe to explore that website, right? But the one with the S, meaning that it is secure, the S is for secure. So it is a website that you can browse freely, and you know that your data that you put in there is encrypted and it is safe, right? So keeping your financial information private is very important. Other information, private information that you should keep personal can be your driver's license number, right? These are personal, like your passport number as well, your credit account number. Because if these go out of hands, it is out of hands, and things will get worse from there. It goes into the hands of wrong people, which you don't like, and your information will be ending up on wrong hands as well, and things will just get worse from there. So keeping safe, your personal information safe, passport, your financial information, or even your patient's ID number, if you have it, or your taxpayer's number, right? So ensuring that you browse through the secure website, check the S that is there or the padlock, then that gives you the okay that that website you're using or browsing is safe for you, right? So that's all from me this evening. I'll hand you over back now to Letila.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Maria. That was amazing sharing. And I absolutely agree with everything that Maria has shared. I'm sure, a lot of you would have had very good insight from what Maria has just shared about the HTTPS that she has just mentioned. That S at the back, just to add on to what Maria has said, that S at the back, that stands for secure. Okay, so if it's just HTTP, there's no S, it's not secure. Okay, so that S means it's a secure site for you to be able to use your details on. But now, it's even now to this date, because of what's happening, and people are getting access into even Messenger and Facebook, things like that. So to protect ourselves, I would never ever, like if I had a conversation with my husband, I would never ever have that kind of important information being exchanged there, because and me and Serena, we had encountered this unfortunately with a dear business partner of ours, was that she was hacked into and totally locked from her whole Facebook, including Messenger. Okay, so can you imagine if you've had private conversations, which had very delicate financial conversations there, like your finances, even if you had taken a photo of your debit card, you know what I mean? And then you were, sending it to someone whom you trust. Now that it's been hacked, whoever has hacked it has access to all of that now. Okay, so you have to understand, if you're going to have private conversations like that, it needs to be somewhere secure. For us, in our online business in our online business community, we have a place where, aside from Messenger, we don't really talk business there, not so much compared to Flock. Flock is a secure place for online business owners where we use to discuss on things like that, things to do with paperwork, that we will be processing. So it's very important that you have secure places to be able to have sensitive conversations like that. It is just not safe. If you are someone who are having sensitive conversations that have your information, private information, and you're having those conversations on your Messenger, I would, encourage you to refrain from that and count on a better, a better way of conversing about things like that. Maybe a text or, some other way that's more safer. Okay. And just the last thing that I want to mention about, to just add on from Maria is, I know a lot of people would have encountered this, where someone on your Facebook, maybe a friend who's a close friend, or maybe not a close friend, but somebody just randomly sends you a link. Doesn't say a word or nothing like that, just sends you a link. And because of our human curiosity, we can't help but click it, and you didn't know that clicking that ended your whole, your whole social media just like that. Okay, so that's what had happened to our dear friend. So just someone sent her something which she trusted that person. It was her Facebook friend, and she just clicked on it, and because she clicked on it, what had happened, it had downloaded all her information from her phone into whoever that scammer was, and was able to access her Facebook and all her social media and also her Messenger, and totally locked her, the owner, out of her own account and got access to all that information, and now started sending the same link to everyone else in her friend list, and started posting up things that she didn't say at all, but shows her face. This is how advanced technology is. So they've somehow, because when she clicked the link, it downloaded also, photos, and videos. So now they have all that they need in their head, to the point where when you press the video that she had put up on her own page, which she didn't, it was that whoever that person was, even the voice sounded like her. So that's scary. That's very scary. So please protect yourself, protect your family, because these people, they don't care about you. They, I have no idea what they are trying to do from this, what they are going to possibly get from doing that, but protect yourself. And till today, our dear friend has not been able to access that page ever again. And if you try to report the page, nothing happens. They don't take the page down, because to Facebook, it looks like it's a legitimate page. Okay? Because she has been using it, so nothing looks off to them. So we have to protect ourselves in the online space. It's so important. Never ever click on anyone that just sends you just a link, just a random link, or and doesn't say anything. Okay, don't click it. It's not worth it. What I actually do is, as soon as I see that, I just delete it straight away. Okay, I hope that what Maria has shared will be able to give and help someone tonight. So now I will hand over to Bao, and Bao will speak on her topic tonight, which is protecting your personal information with strong passwords. But she will give a quick introduction of herself first. Winakambao.
Nakaletila. Good evening, everyone. Good day, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. My name is Bao Williams, and I am originally from Fiji, and I resided here in New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand. And I am married. I have my husband, who's also my business partner, and we have 2 grown-up adults, children, and 3 grandchildren. Now, we have been in business for probably about 16 months now, and we're enjoying the challenges and things like not only just in the online space, working on online. It is. I'm glad that Letila has brought this up to discuss this important matter tonight. I have been on this road just recently. Like clicking onto a link, I thought was like, oh yeah, I love that. I want to know more, and I clicked on it. Within minutes, my phone was full. It was just full of. I started seeing the ads, just the commercials, that everything was coming through. I said, hey, where does this come from? It didn't really click to me until probably a good half an hour later that it was that stupid link that I clicked on. I said, how many times, that I know I shouldn't have done it, and I did it. Just like Letila said, human curiosity, it is just, oh, that looks good. I just want to open it. Although at the back of my mind, don't do it, yet it was too late. I really loved I was inspired by what was said on it. I said, oh, I wanted to know more about it. Oh, yeah. So it took me a good 3 weeks to figure out what was. I tried to purchase another antivirus software to be able to get rid of it. So speaking from experience, it is really bad. So again, that's out of my topic. What is important is to not only create, use a very strong password. Okay. It is really crucial that you do that, and also just make sure that you remember your password. That is really so, just so that it safeguards you. It is so important that you do that. And also the password, also make sure that it's, not only can, you can just, remember the password every time. Try not to use the same password, if you are working online. And as we do work online, there's a lot of apps and, other sites that we opened and ask for password. Try not to use it's not recommended to use the same password, because it just leads you to the road of what Letila has been talking to us about, because it could lead to this. Once they access into one of your page, it's just easy access. They can just easily guess your password for the next for the other the pages as well. So it is really, take safeguarding yourself in the online space. It's really important. So take that seriously, because it's almost like it's a key, your key of to your main door of your home. Make sure you have a very secure access, not only just a simple chip line key. Make sure it's maybe electronically safe, double coded. And yeah, so just to make it, just to simplify why it is important to, to safeguard yourself, to keep your information safe. Because everything, we're going online, and a lot of us, I mean, not a lot of us, a lot of, I mean, we're putting in a lot of information, online. And so take the advice, when, to change your password. Also keep your privacy, your private, the setting private as well. So that just another, just so that instead of public. So keep it private so that just you can access to that, to your own information. Practice safe browsing as well. Yeah, just, to try and keep yourself safe. What else did I mean? I think a lot of it is just really, I like the fact that purchasing, like for us, we did, we have to install another antivirus financial software. Although we had one, I don't know what happened to that. I thought we were safe, but until that happens, oh my goodness, I thought we were safe. So I had to make sure I did a process, I processed everything to the end. Maybe it was just my fault for not, because, installing it properly to begin with. So, to avoid all those mistakes, it can be costly as well if you're not careful. Just try and not to rush things through. Make sure when you're changing your password, you be aware of what you're doing. Remember to write your password and keep it safe, in a safe place. And don't try and avoid using the same password in other websites, the other websites or programs that you are using online as well. Because like Letila has said, these scammers are very intelligent people. They know what they're doing. They know what they want. And so we, on the other hand, most of us, we want to change our lives. We want to change our circumstance. So therefore, when coming online, we coming as brand new, fresh face. Let's just listen, follow the processes, and to keep yourself safe. And that's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bao, and beautiful sharing there from Bao, and lots of golden nuggets, like we like to say here in New Zealand, that she has shared. It's very important to have good, strong passwords. And I'm not gonna lie, I am one of those culprits who don't like lots of I don't like to change passwords. Like, I want one password for everything, or like if it's a lot, 2 passwords, and then I share that in between, which is really bad, because now to the point where even my children know my password. It's not hard for them to log into anything of mine, because they're like, oh, I'm sure this is the password, because that's how bad I am. So I'm trying, with what's happening now, I know that that's a very bad habit, and that I need to change that, and I need to change all of those passwords to be unique. But if you're gonna go down that route and change your passwords, please have, go back to pen and paper and have that, what it is and what's the password. It's like pen and paper is more trusted now than actually, even if you type it out and leave it in your computer, your password, because there's a lot of things. We use a lot of things with passwords. honestly speaking, we don't only have one person has an average of, in the world, has an average of 2 or 4 emails, because of work, personal, so that's just emails alone. That's not including Facebook. So we all know everything's going down the route of online. So we need to be responsible for these things, because if your information gets stolen, guess what? It's no one, no, the police is not going to investigate it. Unfortunately, unless we are talking about like you got robbed of thousands or millions, then yeah, probably someone's gonna take a close look at you. But if you tell them somebody hacked into my Facebook account and I'm worried because there's certain information that's there that's sensitive, just ask yourself truthfully, will the police come knocking on your door and trying to find out, and trying to investigate your case? No. So it's your responsibility to look after your sensitive information. Okay, so take it upon yourself, because if we are not going to be proactive about it, no one's going to be proactive about it. Okay, so take it seriously that this is precious, your information, because there's people that because for us, we come from a small country, a dot in this world. So for us, like scammers and hackers, it sounds like gibberish to us, because we come from a small country and we don't have those kind of issues, like people who pry into things like that. But we forget that we are living in a big world, and there's people who want to steal identities as well. Okay, so we shouldn't be so naive to think that it's never going to happen to me. I'm from a very small place, so no. These people that do it, like Bao has said, they know what they're doing. They're and they don't care about everyday normal people. So please, for your sake, protect yourself and start seriously looking into how you can protect your passwords and what Maria has talked on, not just clicking on anything, and just make sure that you put your information in. If you're going to make a payment, for example, you're going to purchase something online, even those, you have to make sure that those are secure. Okay, just to keep yourself safe. And just lastly, be careful with Wi-Fi. Okay, because Wi-Fi, home Wi-Fi is different. I'm using my home Wi-Fi. This is trusted because only my family uses this. Okay, no one else. My neighbors are not going to be using my Wi-Fi. Maybe in Fiji, yes, we can share Wi-Fi, but not here. Everyone has their own Wi-Fi, and this is my home. I trust this network. But when you go out in the public, there's public places like here in New Zealand. We have Wi-Fi in the malls. We have Wi-Fi at McDonald's. We have Wi-Fi at KFC. Those are public Wi-Fis. Okay, those are public Wi-Fi networks. Be careful of those. I know now in Fiji too that they do have public Wi-Fi's too. So please be careful. Why? Because you have no idea who can intercept your online data. Once you access it, that's why usually you will notice when you're in a public place and then you want to use the free Wi-Fi, there will be, there will be conditions there, and it's very small letters with a lot of things, and then you have to tap I agree, and then you can access it. Why? Because even them, like if you're using McDonald's Wi-Fi or KFC Wi-Fi, they can't guarantee as well that you won't be attacked by someone so that's why they make you agree to that. And no one really reads that. Who's going to read that? There's like a million words there. Okay, so these things you need to be aware of. Be careful. It's better if you have your own personal, if you're someone who likes to use a lot of internet, have your own data, with you if you're heading out and you know that you're going to need it. Have data on your phone instead of accessing Wi-Fi around the place. It's just not trustworthy. I mean, if you're going to use it, it needs to be like the last resort. For it, because that's another way that they can also, whoever they are, these scammers can access. It's a point for them to access your phone online data. I think we've shared a lot of very important aspects of keeping safe online today, and I think I speak for everyone here when I say we are also learning as we are speaking with you guys. We are learning as well. Like I said, I'm guilty of one who does not have, very good passwords. So I need to work on that to keep myself safe and my family safe, because these kind of decisions we make on the online space, it doesn't only affect you, it also affects your family. Like, that kind of information that you're putting out there, it could have detrimental effects, not only on you, but your family as well, especially if it's going to be like someone draining your account of money, which God forbid, we wouldn't want that to happen to anyone. But yeah, and just on that note, the very last thing I wanted to say was be alert. Don't believe every single thing that everybody is saying on the internet. Like I had mentioned with that friend of ours, the video was literally her voice, her face, okay? But we already knew, it was already cycling everywhere that they were doing these things, and then they were tagging like hundreds of friends of hers, including us, to that video where they were doing some kind of crypto or Bitcoin stuff. Okay, so be alert. Sometimes just use your common sense when you are trying to determine whether something is real or fake. Okay, use some sort of common sense to determine these things as well. From us, we are grateful for your time, for those of you who have joined us live tonight, and for those of you who are going to watch the replay, thank you so much for your time. Next week, we will see you again at the same time and same day, which is 8:30 Wednesday, 8:30 New Zealand time, and 9:30 in Ireland for Maria. And if you have any questions, or if you want to know more about this business, please don't hesitate to reach out to these beautiful ladies. They'll be more than happy to help you and to guide you and to, start your online business if that is what you are wanting to move forward with. So from us, good night. Vinaka, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.